My name is Jon-Michael Caldwell, and I'm a sports medicine and shoulder and elbow physician at Panorama Orthopedics and Spine Center. And I treat musculoskeletal disorders of the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up there, went to high school there, and I actually went to Georgia Tech, stayed there for college. Throughout my childhood, I was a very active kid. I played pretty much every sport at some point, and that included baseball, basketball. I would play hockey, even though in Georgia we don't have ice, so it was all street and roller hockey out there. But my real sport that I really picked up on and pursued was fencing. And I started fencing when I was really young, probably about 6 or 7, and really pursued it pretty aggressively to the point where I was competing nationally, internationally, and I had national ranking for quite a while. And that was really my main activity throughout most of my childhood and high school. I always enjoyed really working with my hands and being active. I would take things apart when I was young. I would take apart computers to learn how they work. I actually built my first computer before I was even in middle school, and just really enjoyed being mechanically oriented and sort of working with electronics. So for me, the decision to sort of pursue engineering was pretty natural. And Georgia Tech was right in our backyard, and it was one of the finest engineering schools in the country, so I was very excited to get to go there for college. I also love biology, and that sort of made the field of biomedical engineering a perfect fit for me. And for me, it wasn't a jump from field to field to go from engineering to medicine. It was really sort of a natural segue. And it really led me very nicely into deciding to pursue med school. I went from Georgia Tech from engineering. I actually took a year off after college, and then I moved to New York. And up at New York, I went to med school at Columbia and Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. But while there, I was able to really get back in touch with my earlier inclinations of being very hands-on, mechanical, sort of that engineering aspect, and that's what got me interested in orthopedics. So orthopedics, in many ways, is the engineering of medicine. My care philosophy when it comes to treating patients is really getting to know them sort of from where they are when they first come to meet me. I meet people, unfortunately, usually on the worst day of their life or shortly thereafter. And I think starting the entire relationship by just meeting them where they are is an important thing. And that helps you really get to know their goals and understand what their objectives are. What is the thing that this patient wants to do when they're healthy again? And how do we get them back there? What do they want out of this? And really, I think understanding their goals and working with them to really elicit what those goals are is the most critical thing when you're first starting out to meet someone new and to hopefully help them on their path to get better. I chose to come to Panorama because the ethos of this group is rather unique among orthopedic groups. The goal of this group is not just to help patients feel better and to treat their symptoms as individual silos, but it's a team mentality. And the physicians here hold themselves accountable, not just to themselves, but also to the group. And there is a sort of shared interest in making all of our patients get better, which is very unique among groups like this. I also think that Panorama has an appreciation for the importance of research. Panorama has active research programs. We have been involved in some of the most cutting-edge breakthroughs in terms of both hip surgery, knee surgery, shoulder surgery, patient outcomes, improving the quality of research itself, all of which I've been working on throughout my training and throughout my career as well. And it's fantastic to find that in a private environment like this. So something that not many people know about me is my alter ego is actually a rock star. So I've been playing music since I was probably about in middle school. And after my parents tried and failed for many years to get me interested in piano, I found my dad's old 1970s Epiphone guitar sitting in the corner. And since then, I've just absolutely fell in love with it. And I've performed professionally as well. And I've been involved in multiple music videos. We've been involved in multiple studio recorded albums. And it's still a very active part of my life and something that I enjoy doing whenever I get a spare moment. My wife and I love traveling. We've been fortunate to travel to many far corners of the world, and we're very outdoorsy. So one of the draws of Colorado, why we moved here originally, was the easy access to all outdoor activities. And we really love hiking, we love skiing all winter. In the summer, I'll trade in my skis for a mountain bike. I love road biking. When we get out to the coast or near water, I'm a very avid sailor, but basically just anything that gets us outdoors and gives us a chance to be active.